What is going on, party people? Welcome back in for another stream. Today we're going to be starting up a brand new game of 2 Point Hospital. Gonna make sure one or two correct, actually. One sec here. Yeah, that'll work for Alright. So, 2 Point. The 2 Point franchise now has 3 different entries into it. There's 2 Point Hospital, 2 Point University, and then 2 Point Museum. I started picking up these games earlier this year with 2 Point Museum's release, and not gonna lie, I've had a blast with a lot of them. As you can see, I have played this one before, but we're gonna be opening up a brand new save slot for this time around.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave.
Over 52% of our patients believe that they leave healthier than when they arrive.
Is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners.
I need to change the audio on this though.
Medical school or watch DR. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and knock
There we
it
go.
gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You
Except for
deserve
fire
the
and ghosts
best.
and natural
So
disasters.
join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
He's teeing off at 3. We gotta get everything done before then. That's the most important detail of that doctor's day, obviously. Yes. I haven't picked up University yet. I have it in my library. If y'all like the playthrough of this, we'll go to University and then we'll go to Museum and we'll do all of them. But we'll start here. So we just got some private mail. On my most recent trip to a hospital, I found myself thinking, this place needs more animals. But which animals would be appropriate for a medical facility as well as good company for our patients and staff? Yaks? Emus? Platypi? It's not platypus. Platypi, I'm pretty sure. I quickly realized that I wasn't fit to make the decision alone. I'd like to investigate which creatures would be the most suitable for this task. Above all else, they should improve the overall alive-to-dead ratio in any given hospital. The Superbug Initiative has launched a global project. Check the Superbug Network to contribute. Okay. Well, let's go through here. First hospital. That's right, we get the basic tutorial. Can I turn off the tutorial? Go away. First thing the hospital will need is a okay, we're just gonna have to follow along with this. That's okay. Yes, we need a reception to receive people at. That is not the right button set. What is it? That's right. This game has a different button set than most other games when it comes to, like, swinging what. They have you grab the mouse and drag it in order to swing it around instead of hitting, like, R or something. Rotate. Which, I guess, fair enough, but... Okay, and now we just have no objectives. Isn't that nice? Yeah, we need an assistant to run this. I'll hire the one with the increased reception capabilities. Now we're gonna make some GPs. GP offices. We'll make 2, and we'll bracket them on either side. We'll set this up like this. We are going to make nice quality rooms. The quality of your rooms does determine whether people are satisfied with you. So, make a nice, decent quality, but fairly cheap still room. Also, this game was produced in conjunction with Sega, so there's a bunch of Sonic parts in here, which is kind of funny. So we'll put a Sonic rug in here, too, just for giggles, right? Now we've got a Prestige 2 room. Yeah, we need a doctor to run the GP's office. Of course we do. We're going to get a standard generic doctor because there's a specialization for it. Yep, hospital's open. We're going to copy this room. Yeah, I'm aware, game. Thank you. Copy. Flip. Place. Cool. Now we've got 2. Let's hire another doctor. Look at that. We've got ourselves one with double GP specialization. Alright, rotate.
Take
That's
a
right.
seat, get off those feet.
Alright. Now we need to diagnose a patient. Yep, that's exactly what we're waiting on. While we're waiting, let's set up some basics out here, because this place is going to need to be nicer than that. Nicer than it currently is. Alright. Now it's time for a new room, the pharmacy. We'll actually shrink this room down just a little bit, because different rooms have different requirements on their size. None of these are ideal, so we'll take this one even though they're a little bit more expensive. Because they do have some pharmacy skills, which make them more. Alright, let's let them rock and roll.
You are listening to Harrison Wolf.
I do love the radios. Every single one of these games has radios and stuff included in it, so...
Harrison Wolf.
We've cured our first patient, huzzah!
Ready to spread some truth to all our vigilant listeners. So open your eyes and your ears and get ready to find out what's really going on. But first, here are some people playing musical instruments.
Staff announcement. We've just cured our very first patient.
When these fire extinguishers get used, they get expended. They don't get replaced after they're a one-time use thing. So setting up 2 of them, same room, is not as bad as it seems. That's the only object in the entire hospital right now that can break and or start on fire. So keeping them close by is good. Okay, items, leaflet stand. We were gonna set one up here anyways, so right there is good. And then we need to set up a drinks machine. We'll set that up over here because this is going to become a hallway in the long run. Snack machine. Additional trash cans. People are messy. We've made exactly $2 this month. Progress. Yeah, they need to take breaks now, so we have to build a staff room. I really wish it would just give us the opportunity to turn off the tutorial for this stuff. But hey. We will power through. It's okay. Yeah, and we don't have anything else. That's so very basic for now. Give them their own access to food and drinks in case the exterior ones get unstocked. These will stay stocked more than likely. That's not enough. That's not enough. Plant? Plant did okay. Another plant. Okay. Get this photograph. Great. It's a prestige level 3 room. That should keep him more than happy. Yep, we need to build a toilet. There we go. 3 sinks will be enough. Hospital level has increased now. Now we're level 3. Hooray! Alright. get on another janitor into this place. Alright, general diagnosis now. The music in this game is also very good. Big fan of it. Very calm, but not too much so. It's not falling asleep to this kind of music, but definitely communicates the vibes quite well. Can we put the Sonic carpet in here? No. So we'll put the Sonic poster in here instead. We'll put 2 down. Screw it. 3. A bunch behind the filing cabinets. Perfect. Level 3 general diagnosis room. Not a perfect match, but hey. Not all of them will be, so GP skills, or not GP, that's general GD. GD skills, that'll be good enough for me. Alright, now we just gotta wait for somebody else to be cured.
To themselves.
We might as well enjoy the calmness while it lasts. Because it won't last for very long. Oh, now we're losing money again. Hooray! We need more diagnosis rooms. So this room's a little bit different as a structure. The ward, one of the specialty or specialer nurse rooms. Let's try... We can fit 5 in there. That's pretty decent. Everybody gets a Sonic poster too to really raise the class of the room, you know? Make it real nice. Yeah, prestige level 3. Perfect. And now we're level 4. Oh no. We need to unlock the deluxe clan. Oh, we just need to make money. Okay. We can make money.
I've started exploring past lives.
That we can do.
I've tried hypnotizing myself with pendulums and pocket watches, but I find listening to my own voice works best. I say one thing, and then another thing. And I say one thing.
Alright, we're gonna wait.
Another thing. It's possible you're now hypnotized too.
New illness clamp discovered. Oh, new illness clamp. What is this? What is it? You have it? No, you got grout. Interesting. Oh, he's better. Good. We made so much money off of one individual right there. Boom, we made all the money we need. Deluxe Clinic unlocked. No shenanigans, please. What if I want a shenanigan, huh? What then? What are you gonna do about it, person on the PA? I own this hospital. I'm allowed to shenanigan if I want to. We'll shenanigan if we want to. Alright, we do need another nurse, though.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
These are all just way too, like, generally talented. I need somebody who's more generic. The heck? Like, I was just saying, more generic, not... Okay. Fine. There we go. We got a doctor in the deluxe clinic. Bed phase. A quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. You need a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. Lightheadedness, deluxe clinic, and then this one's pharmacy, misery guts. Nihilistic semicolon. And then this is our explanation about what Kadash is. This is something that they bring in all of the games, where you have the ability to move between like hospital locations and whatnot, but you obviously don't take your money with you. However, whenever you do certain things that are worthy of little achievements or unlocks or whatever else, they'll give you a handful of Kadosh, and you can use Kadosh to unlock items and stuff like, see down here, this stuff we could unlock a big bin right now. You can purchase these units down here and use them in any hospital then. They're universally unlocked. So it is a nice mechanic, I will say. We've cured a whole 10 patients already. Chow. Or should I say, ka-ching. I will say, these animations are just so cute. We're gonna wait until somebody else with lightheadedness shows up, because that'll be the achievement for the 1-star hospital anyways, but it's great. It's absolutely great. Come on, somebody needs to show up with lightheadedness. Oh. We need another assistant. Here we go. There's our lightheaded patient right there.
Looks like the healthcare branch.
They've already been here for 20 days? What the hell?
Hemp is in trouble again.
Bogwarts have been discovered.
Their latest product, which claims to cure all ills, is in fact
Cured
nothing but
witchcraft.
pine-scented.
Well, we don't have
prune
access
juice.
to that, so go to the
Well,
pharmacy.
I guess it should cure one ill at least.
There we go, an appointment at the Deluxe Clinic. Every single one of these stations has its own cute little animation. Well, maybe not definably cute. But they're very unique. Alright, we shall continue here. Alright, now we need to cure 25 patients, earn $200,000, and get the hospital level 6. Yeah, I'm aware about returning to the map, but we're gonna 3-star this hospital. We're just gonna do 3 stars all the way. We don't have anything else unlocked, that's okay. We should still be able to pull it off just fine in a short period of time, honestly. Here's what we'll do, though, while we're in... Yeah, I know how this works, thank you. That's why I opened it. I'm aware. Alright, so we're gonna make sure that you only work at the Deluxe Clinic, and that you and you don't work at the Deluxe Clinic at all. And that should get us more consistency. Do the same thing with these folks. We haven't had any problems here yet, so we'll be fine. I hope. But that should avoid them spending half their time running around switching jobs instead of actually just sticking with a job and doing it. Because with how few docs we have and how short the money is in the first place, it makes better sense to just let them sit in that room all day and accept that there's going to be a little bit of downtime when they're in their break room. Eventually what you do is you create some alternate doctors, right, who are cross-trained in a couple different positions, or are just, you know, acceptably a little bit worse at those positions, but only have to fill them for short periods of time. And then you have constant service and specialists. But we don't have enough money nor the time to really set that all up because we don't have a training room yet. But we'll get there shortly. We'll get there very shortly. Are all of our nurses on... Oh, both of the nurses are on break currently. We're going to interrupt yours then, because one of you should be out of sync with the other one. We're very busy here. We can't have this. Oh, we lost money. Somebody just died. That's not good. Unfortunate. He's going to possibly turn into a ghost. Please don't turn into a... Okay, he did.
I went to the
Well, that's a kindness at
buffet
least.
recently.
We
I was
don't have
impressed
ghost
by
busting
how
yet.
Experimental the acts were, till I realized I was facing the wrong way and just looking at the tent wall.
Yeah, even if you have the best doctors and the best practitioners, there is a statistical chance, especially with more difficult cases, that you're not going to fix it. Which is sad. But you can't win them all. Okay, so how do we want to raise the hospital level 6 artificially, huh? We'll just create a new room. But which kind? Actually, you know what would be better than that? Is I'm going to change the size of this room.
Stock reminded to be good value.
Get this up on the wall here.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
We'll be able to cram in another bed, a bunch more space. Oh, we can fit another right here. Boom, big ward. Set up an extra one of those, and that didn't raise the quality of the room by enough. Well, it's level 3 now. We do have way more capacities, but worth it. Didn't get our reputation.
Yearly review imminent.
Probably because of the patient. This will give us a bunch of rep though, and that's worth it, so. Yeah, we'll take it. Let me just get it right up to green. Alright. Awards! Our first year in the game. How we looking, game? We got Nurse of the Year and Doctor of the Year. That's fair. We really don't have too much, like, actual quality going for us, so I get it.
Now arriving for the ward.
Alright, let's get ourselves some more benches set up for chilling and waiting. Actually, same thing, but around here too. Need to be a lot of people queued up here. That event. All these people with the lights on top of them, they're from that special event, that little mail thing that we clicked on. Yeah, that's what those markers mean, is that they're specifically tied to that special event. We gotta take special care of them because we have to get a certain percentage of them successfully healed in order to gain the benefits of that event. Alright. Next thing's next. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste.
Take a seat. Get
Close
on those
room.
feet.
We don't
Try
need these
Moose
GP
Juice.
offices. We just needed to be level 6.
Healthiest drink on the market.
Artificially
Only
inflating the
finest
building's
organic
value.
mooses.
Don't worry about it.
Make
It's
it into
fine.
juices. Moose juice.
Moose juice.
More 2 Point.
That was an interesting ad.
This is 2 Point Radio.
This is 2 Point Radio. I gotta say, they actually do a good job of making it sound just believably enough like the radio. Very cute. There we go. We've started the process of curing the peoples. Everybody's good to go. We're making some money.
Nurse to the pharmacy.
Great. Salty snacks machine unlocked. Fantastic. Oh, we just need a higher hospital value now. Great, we cured 5 out of 5 patients. Good work, team. Alright. We are going to copy this room then. Plop it down. Close that room. Copy it. Plop it down. Close that room. Oh, I'm copying it. There we go. 750,000. We accidentally brought it up to 931, but hey, it's fine. Our hospital value means it's plenty then. We're good. Now we just need to cure some more patients and make some more money. You know what? We're going to scale this up then. We'll hire ourselves a new doctor and a new nurse. We're gonna adjust them real quick. And now we've got the ability to take a larger throughput of people.
Rather than after.
We will attract even more patients now that our reputation is great. We can take on even larger groups of people faster. So hooray! It's a couple of basic rooms we're starting with. There's a lot more to this game, and we'll unlock them as we go to other map sections. But I want to be thorough. I want to make it so that we don't have to come back. And that means 3 stars all the way. Is getting all of this stuff unlocked even early game. Like the salty snacks machine doesn't seem super useful, but it's nicer. And those little things add up over time, not to mention the other bigger unlocks you can get from some of these places. Aw, we broke his heart. We've cured over 50 patients. And we are successfully riding the line of profit and loss. However, that person getting not cured is not going to help our case. That's the word I'm going for. Not cured. They weren't fixed. Unfortunately. Alright, off y'all go though. Go get diagnosed. Go talk to all of the GPs. And run diagnostics twice. Why not? Getting a health inspector tour right now should help us actually keep our reputation nice and high.
My therapist says I
I
need
think it
to
also had a
relax
cash
more.
prize tied to it.
Find a hobby. If you
Not
have
a
any
lot, but something.
suggestions,
A little
please
something,
send them in. I'll keep you posted on how my search goes. Anything's better than
Ward
my last
emergency.
hobby.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Collecting traffic cones.
We have the capacity. We have the technology. We'll take that ward emergency. Yes, please. Those things are really good for the reputation, and they're really good for the money. Both of which we need. They'll also just give us pure cure numbers. We need more cure numbers. We need another nurse. Let's hire another nurse. Yeah, ward specialist. There we go. Staff. Nurses. Jobs. You're only working in the... Congratulations. Get to work. There's a bunch of people that need to be admitted, but we've got 9 spots and only 7 people queued up, so hey, that's called progress. They've returned from the dead. Oh no, we need to hire a janitor with the ghost capturing qualification. We don't have any of those. Is there one? Okay, there is one. We hire him. Staff, janitors, jobs. You aren't going to do most of this. You are literally just going to clean up waste, clean up rubbish, and when that's not working, you're gonna catch ghosts. We gotta keep the ghosts out of here. Inspection report, success. Yeah, so when a patient dies, sometimes a part of them remains, the most terrifying part, sadly. This can be quite upsetting for those of us still clinging on to life. Not only that, but ghosts are messy blighters, leaving a trail of ectoplasm. They also have a habit of dematerializing and popping up elsewhere. Who should we call? A janitor with a ghost capture qualification words. Of course. They are fully trained with the latest anti-psychic ghost suction technology. In future, we might even be able to harvest the spiritual matter for use by our research team. I don't know if I've ever unlocked that. There's foreshadowing there that I don't know if... I know we have too many janitors. You made me hire another one, game. At least our hospital's clean.
Patients are reminded to
And the
avoid
goal is
death.
earn X amount of money, not have X amount of money. Otherwise, that number would be closer. We already had a bunch of money. But that also means that we can go negative month over month and we can still contribute towards that goal, so I'm not too concerned. There we go, though. The ward's getting cleared out and we're making a nice chunk of change. 5 grand per person, per bed. Not to mention the fact that that number up there is just ticking up and up, which is exactly what we need. Special report. Yeah, we cured 5 patients, and that contributed additional money to the earn goal.
The 45th caller today will win tickets to the Rock Festival taking place next month. I admire our station manager's optimism. The most callers we've ever had in a day was 6. 2 of them were wrong numbers.
The most callers we've ever had in a day were 6, and 2 of those were wrong numbers. Oh, that sounds so sad. I'm sorry for you, bro. You have my sympathy, my simpaticos. Anyways, back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, we're almost done. We just need $89,000 more. Let's get there. Come on. Fix a couple more, and then we can leave this hospital and probably never return. 2 months. Not even. It's October, so we'll see the award ceremony at this pace. We'll get 2 award ceremonies, and then we'll call it good. And we have had a death in the hospital this year, so we won't be able to get 100% awards no matter what. Bleh. Humbug. Bah! But, a strong start. A solid start. And then we'll move on to our second hospital and begin progressing out there. Music is such a bop.
Announcement.
Little jam.
Please don't compare treatment prices online.
I'll keep on complimenting the musical work because it really carries the game. Did you know you can rotate a held item? Yes, I did know that. I don't know why I was rereading that with such interest. Alright, one more month. By the time we hit December. Oh, we won't see the award ceremony. That's fine. Not too interested in them. Yeah, this GP over here is doing a good job, though. Diagnosis plus 54%. You don't even have any skills. Oh, now it was plus 0%. Okay, so it was just a really good roll. I was gonna say, I thought you were one of the high-level ones. One of, like, the level 2 or 3 GPs we had. I don't know if I mentioned this already. GP, General Practitioner. That's what these offices are. They're just general practice offices. That's your general type doctor. When something happens, that's the first one you show up to, and then they say, I'm gonna recommend you to a specialist if there's something going on. And in our case, the specialist is the person with the machine that removes your head and seems to sometimes kill people. Like that.
Pharmacy, calling nurse.
I don't know if there's any correlation between the two things, but you know, I'm not a doctor. There we go. Let's cure the Bogwarts
Patients
people.
arriving for pharmacy.
We don't need this, but it's a guaranteed number of people that will show up and actually, you know,
Why is it whenever you click
solve
your
our
nails
problem
in front of a
of
computer,
needing money?
one of the nails always flies into the crack?
I think some of the, like, this guy's going the long way for some unbeknownst reason.
I don't know.
There we go.
No one knows.
Boom. Now we got the news agent. Alright, let's open the map.
Rise and shine, everyone. And if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this
The
morning,
radio's still going.
watch out for the gathering of druids.
The Lower
down the
Bullocks is now
Broadbent Way.
available.
In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. Should all work out nicely.
Alright, off we go to the next one. Staff qualifications. It's a lovely little village with a big problem. A significant proportion of the population believe themselves to be rock stars. There's only one thing that can cure this: psychiatry. Only doctors with a psychiatry qualification will be able to diagnose and treat people in the psychiatry room. We've managed to find one, but you should keep your eyes peeled for job application with psychiatry and other useful qualifications. Yep. Alright, so we're going to pause real quick and build out our rooms before we do anything. First of all, obviously, we're going to need a psychiatrist's office. Do that the smart way and set one up. We're going to make it a nice room. Higher prestige. A fire extinguisher for this room. We got a light-headed poster. We'll get, I don't know, 2 of those? Perfect. Prestige level 3. Good enough for me. Next thing's next. We're going to edit this room. Actually, I'm taking that back. We're going to put in that recess section of the wall a salty snacks machine. Thing we got. Boom. We're going to set up another room on the other side. We'll make this one the toilets. No. What would be a better use of this space? Because we have limited space to work with here, so I need to be smart. Honestly, I'm gonna make it the deluxe clinic. Visualize the lightheadedness. Visualize it! Alright, we're gonna use this space for the toilet. A nice big room where it's only need one in the entire place. Alright. Now that we've got all of that, most of our basics handled, but we do need to add a second layer back here in room. Set up a pharmacy. See if we can get this room up to a level 3. Make it real nice. I'm doubtful though. There we go. Nice. A little bit duplicative in the way that I did that. Like, it's just duplicates of stuff, but hey. Fine. Fine. Alright. Next thing's next then. Set up ourselves another general diagnosis. And we're gonna make it nice and classy. As you do. Cruise quality for the customers. Sorry, I mean patients. In this game, there isn't much of a difference. So, we could make this easier by purchasing and unlocking new stuff. However, some of this stuff, a little bit pricey, and some of it not super... You know what? Anatomy poster. Yes, we'll take those. And we'll take the brain anatomy poster, and the eye test poster, and the Rorschach test. It'd be great. No! I just deleted the room instead of finishing it. Ugh. Fine. Still actually need this room, so I have to do it again. At least we got better posters this time to use with it. Alright, anatomy poster, brain anatomy poster, eye test poster, Rorschach test poster, lightheadedness poster, Sonic poster. Boom, level 3, great. Okay, anything else we're gonna need? We're gonna need a ward right off the bat, almost definitely. Common need. This one to there. And I can set up the full-size ward here. Darn. Can I get away with doing this instead? E? Darn. Alright. Can do this though. Fit another one in like that. We're gonna give them all posters. Raise the room quality. Up to 3. Perfect. You even get an extra one. Isn't that nice? Extra 2. You got 1 per bed. Everybody gets a poster in their bed. On their bed. Whatever. Alright, we got 1 doctor. Let's get ourselves a GP2. I'm assuming that... Check our doctor real quick. Yeah, we got 1 who's psychiatry and 1 who's GP now. Got 1 assistant and 1 janitor with ghost hunting already. Fantastic. That saves us a lot of heartache. Now we need to hire some nurses. Pharmacy work. Alright. Then you only work in the pharmacy. You only work in the ward. We'll get general second. Go. Close this room for... Have any... Close that room. Signifier to us. Cool. Yes, we sunk a lot of money in. It's worth it. Okay. They'll send us technology if we deal with some of their patients. That's fine. Yeah, we need to cure 1 patient. They want us to get the hospital level 3 and it's already 4 1/4. I know what I'm doing, game. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, this guy's gonna go into the GP's office, and then he's gonna end up in psychiatry. Mock star, yep. Patients believe themselves to be one of the greatest rock stars the world has ever seen, but are sadly gaga. We'll send the patient for treatment in psychiatry. Yeah, they don't do any, like, real sicknesses. Instead, they've just got a bunch of silly sicknesses that you have to fix. Like all these people running around in bedazzled suits. I assume that top section of that suit is shiny. It looks shiny. Aw, that failed.
Jasmine Odyssey is back.
We failed the
with a
first
#1
treatment.
album.
He's in
So
denial.
Adventure includes the hit singles On the 84th Floor,
And you know I can never know if you weren't on the 84th floor.
and
New technology.
When We're
Bungled
Together,
Technologies
and
have
No
given
One
us
Else Is
access to
There.
some of their latest technology. A pharmacy drug mixer upgrade and a general diagnosis easy scanner machine upgrade. If we buy these for our machines, they will become more powerful,
Stream
helping us
Jasmine
diagnose and
Odyssey
cure more
today
patients.
on Bungle Music.
Yep. Till we get research unlocked, this is the only way we can do it.
In case of
So now we
staff
upgrade.
shortage, please contact a member of
We
staff.
upgrade. New illness, verbal diarrhea. The disease people can't stop talking about. Nice. They get fixed in the pharmacy though. Alright, yep. Information about upgrading machines. You need a qualified janitor to do it. We have a qualified janitor. And besides ghost busting, they've also got the upgrade skill. Hooray! Huzzah! So, the janitor will go down there with a wrench and beat the crap out of it. While on the other side of the room, they're having a calm conversation as this guy changes back into his normal clothes because he's no longer a mock star. Lazy Bones, get to the ward. Alrighty. We're making profit. We're upgrading machines. Yeah, we don't need to change the prices for our services, though. We're never that desperate. We are never, ever that desperate. Which is a good sign. By healing sheer quantity, we should always be able to make net positive money. The simple logic of a game like this, after all. I can't wait until this game gets off the rails, though. Like, we're currently locked some pretty heavy rails because we're essentially still in a tutorial level. Like, obviously, we're gaining more agency as we go, and it's slowly spoon-feeding us features, but we don't have enough features here to do stuff with yet. Construct new buildings. We can construct new hospital buildings by purchasing plots of land nearby. Yup. Yeah, Hey, welcome in, Haps. Good to see you. Alright, let's pick up a plot then. Something reasonable. Let's just pick up the cheapest one. Be affordable about this. And then we need the Pans Lab. Well, if it has to be a 4x4, it has to be a 4x4. That's okay. Boom. This one we're gonna, honestly, no, we're not gonna skimp out. I was thinking we skimp out on the procedure, but you know what? No. No, we won't do that. We're gonna make it nice. Great. Prestige level 3 by smearing a few posters on the wall. Perfect. Alright, we've got ourselves a generic nurse we're gonna hire them on. Gonna get ourselves a generic doctor. Ooh, a high-speed generic doctor. Great. Doctors, settings. No GP for you. You just work in the PANS lab and the Deluxe clinic, alright? Neither of you work in the PANS lab. Then you are only going to be working in this office. Open. I never gave them a break room. I am now noticing. Whoops. We fix. We fix. Eventually, they'll get really pissed off about that. We haven't reached that point yet, but they will become upset about this. So, we'll nip it in the bud before they start trying to revolt. I do love that you can just reuse the exact same poster for every single room, and it's like, yeah, new poster. Woo! Higher quality room. I don't think so. We'll get them a TV. Real fancy like. You know what? You know what? I'll really splurge out. They got a coffee maker. They don't pay for coffee. Perfect. That should deal with any employee concerns.
To the hospital will be busier than buses from the hospital.
Oh, we need a second assistant at this point too. Hire assistants. No. Go ahead. We need reception to constantly be turning over. We always need somebody in reception, so 2 people is worth it. Oh, illness, pandemic. That's not great. Involuntary attachment to kitchen utensils caused by extremely low levels of culinary. So they're magnetic. By the way, this game came out in 2018. Just to be clear. Magnet. And now the pot is removed. The guy can proceed. Have a great day now.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio.
This is Ricky Hawthorne, bringing talk, music, and news to the whole of 2 Point County. And if you're listening to us from the newly opened hospital, just turn up that volume, because nothing drowns out the sound
guy
of
didn't get
sick
fixed.
people like the voice
We
of a
removed the
world-class
pan
DJ.
too aggressively.
Coming up next, 42 hours of music from the background band. Enjoy!
So the other thing I will say is once we unlock a few more places, we won't be building everything everywhere all of the time. The only reason I decided to even build everything was because we had the money and we have very limited rooms. Like, there's not many we can build. Once we get a few more, it becomes a thing of we don't build it until somebody shows up with that illness. Then we build it. That's the most cost-effective way of doing it. Oh lord. Hire a second GP. GP's been taking a break. Extremely valid. But not this one. You're gonna stay generic. Because that way he can fill in for it. And we also technically have a doctor for every room then. But that substitute's important. Because the GP room is the one through which everybody filters right now.
Nurse needed in ward.
I'm happy everybody's enjoying the break room though. Very useful, very important. And by doing that, we're going to open up a new room. Be another GP's office. At this pace, we're going to need more. We need more throughput, and the GPs are the ones that do the throughputing. So, second GP's office, we will have... I believe it's a single-player game entirely. However, you can compete against your friends. It actually shows a couple of icons whenever I click on a new map on the main world. It's saying, hey, your friends have played this map too. So you can competitively play against some friends and whatnot, but I don't think you can actually play directly with them in the same world. Unfortunately. We need to earn $100,000. We can do that. Fogwarts discovered. Lightheadedness discovered. Yep. Staff promotion. Promote. Cool. And now we've got 2 GPs in here too, so they should be able to move faster. Faster!
Patients should tell staff their darkest secrets for medical
Patience to tell.
reasons.
Wow. There we go, another person cured, great. You need more people with pans on their heads, though. People, get pots and pans stuck to your head, like her. Him. Whoever. Cat Hulk.
I've been humming
What a
that tune to
name.
myself
What a
all
name,
week,
Cat Hulk.
Which is uncanny because I've never heard it before. Or have I? Oh,
That's,
well,
that's a good one.
more catchy music coming right up.
Reporter visit. Yeah, we'll accept that. Portishead. Once thought to be caused by proximity to sea air, it's now known to be chiefly caused by living in Portishead. We'll send the patient for treatment. Interesting. How did that work?
Reporter from
I saw the leg clamps fail and it went all woo! Okay. Okay. The other one was a completely routine procedure, but the guy died. But when they, when it goes wrong and they start flying around the room and then slam into a wall, they're fine. They're actually fixed. Great. Okay, this guy just looks kind of evil to me. I don't know whether it's the mustache and the fact that I originally thought it was like a handlebar mustache, or the fact that he sits there the whole day massaging his mustache in front of people whose mustache I believe is part of being a mock star.
Doctor to Pan's lab, please.
Let's see here. Yup. See? No more mustache. So is this guy just in denial that he is also... Yeah, patients return from the dead. That's fine. We've got a janitor for that. They're very good at their jobs. Where's our janitor? Okay, we're hiring a second janitor. Oh, we can get another psychiatrist too. Let's do that. Hire janitors. None of them have the ghost caching skill, but that's fine. We'll get ourselves a generic then. We're going to copy this room. Set up a duplicate of it here. Bang! We're going to set up some benches back over here for waiting areas. Obviously, we're all the way across the building now. And we'll set up some, well, comfort, quality. And now we're level 6. Fantastic. Now we just need to cure one more patient and we'll be good to go. We also need to make 10 Gs for that mission. Over 15 seconds, 20 seconds. There we go. There we go. Perfect.
News today. Conditions
All right.
at Rotting Hill Hospital are getting worse.
We're going to
every
continue
day.
this. See, we got
However,
cardiology
patients
unlocked,
are
we
just
got a
as
new
likely
place
to
unlocked,
die
and we got the
from
deluxe
sinkholes and
Olux
crumbling ceilings
2.
as any
We're gonna
diseases.
continue.
At least that'll keep the queues down.
Ward emergency. Yes, we accept. Money's good. Staff promotion. Get promoted. Got the earn challenge done, so everybody's very happy about that. Good, 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 good. All good things. We're gonna buy the most expensive plot now. Get that out of the way. Then we get the hospital to level 8, and then we have to upgrade 2 machines, huh? I don't think we have 2 machine upgrades, so what we'll have to do is we'll have to build a new pharmacy or easy scan, but in order to do that, we're going to need a much more higher throughput than we currently have. Staff. No, hire. Nurses. You, go there. Staff. Nurses. Jobs. Yeah. That'll work fine. Publicity update. Cool. Money and reputation. Hospital attractiveness of 70%. It's 55%. Items. We don't need to set up some new potted plants. You can also use the sonic trees. Item for... You know what? Fair enough. Because these don't need to be watered. See, we just put them in the empty space and bada bing, bada boom. We're in business. It cost a teeny tiny bit of money, and we will raise the attractiveness of the entire hospital by a boatload in spaces that we don't even use yet. Beautiful. Bit of insurance there. Fantastic. Now we've got a hospital impressiveness over 70%. Staff challenge. Pig bucket. Hospital attractiveness. Yep, that's already done. Okay, great. We got some ward patients already in here. They're waiting for a nurse, but we hired a second nurse, so this really should be going off. There we go.
What a smashing day for a bit of gardening. I mean, who doesn't like gardening? Digging up a bit of soil, sticking your hands in a bit of manure.
There we go. Everybody's
I
in
can
treatment.
almost
They're
smell
getting
it now.
fixed up. Good
No,
stuff.
Wait, the sewage pipes burst again. No, my mistake. Anyway, keep those fingers green.
Pharmacy. Calling
Upgrade
nurse.
the... Bow wow. We're just gonna close this for now, but there. Our second upgradable. cured 4 out of 4 patients. Fantastic. Oh, there's a ghost. Hey, here we go. This is a good janitor to hire, and then they'll deal with the ghost, and they'll increase our ghost management capabilities. Why did you run away from the ghost? Capture ghost. Alright, how we doing this year, huh? What the awards this year? Hey, there we go. 5 out of 8, I'll take that. I don't need loans, game. We're good. We generate our own money. But you know what? If we need more buildings in order to raise our building or our level, I got this. Make a little toilet room back here. And we'll hire in 2 more GPs. There we go, 2-star hospital. Now we've got an extractapan level 2 upgrade. Perfect. Now let's get that level 3. Keep 1 psychiatrist on the roster. Keep this guy on the roster in case we want to brick. Sure, why not? Okay, staff, doctors, tasks. You two, or no, you two are only GP allowed now. And you. And you're our general practice. And we'll let you do it still too, I guess. But yeah, there we go.
Patients should keep hunches to themselves.
Oh. This is a little side feature of the game. There's these little things that go around and you can shoot them. There's a couple of side quests to specifically catch them because they hide underneath things that haven't been moved in a while. So if I were to grab, say, this... Nope, that didn't have any under it. Interesting. Okay. Certain objects will have loads of them underneath them, and if you pick them up, they'll all start skittering around. I believe they're called monobrows or something like that. Monoworms. Cure rate of 70%. Current cure rate 100%. Doing great. Alright, hospital's level is 8. We can raise that even higher. Get ourselves a cardiology room. Obviously, coughing for the cardiology room. So much sense. Won't obscure test results at all. Boom. Level 3 cardiology room.
Don't put your health in the hands of a quack. Come to Bungle Meditech, where advanced techniques and experimental treatments could make you live forever.
Get rid of one of these. This is kind of
Bungle Meditech.
mid.
Other hospitals offer leeches. Ours will leave you speechless.
24 hours a day. This is 2 Point
Go, we're
Radio.
level 9 though. Hey, why isn't Vince talking this whole time? That doesn't make any sense. We're comfortable with dead space. We don't deliberately leave a lot of dead space in stream, though. We might have too many janitors. Several are currently idle. Well, we have 3 janitors, and I say that's plenty. And a good number. Satisfy everybody's pay requests. Make everybody nice and happy. We got plenty of money to do it, so why not? The other reason why we put down every building we had is like the game's asking us to reach level 10, and it's not a matter of do we have enough rooms unlocked, because we literally can't unlock the number of rooms necessary to get level 10. It's a matter of just duplicating existing rooms until we do. Like so. Even if we close those rooms, they still contribute to our hospital's levels, so whatever. Also, they didn't require us to buy this last plot here. Kind of mid. And even purchasing it now, I don't think will affect my hospital level. So, mid. That's all we needed. Now we just need to cure 3 more people, and this place will be 3 stars. And then we move on to the next location, the next locale. Health inspection, sure, I welcome it. When the game tells us we have too many janitors, that's a good sign that the health inspection will always pass.
Health inspector now arriving at the hospital.
Because the janitors are definitely going to be doing their jobs, so... Yep, and because we had a larger space, the average went below 65%. Needed to throw down a few more trees. 1 more patient to cure. Come on, somebody find the solution. Somebody fix it. Somebody cure 1 more person and we'll be good to go. No. Our cure rate is exactly 70%. Somebody needs to fix somebody. Now. Not all the Sonic trees, all Sonic trees. Extractapan level 3. Alright, open map.
A warm greeting to you all this fine morning, especially those of you in
We
Florida,
take everything
where
each
renovations
hospital
have been
will give
completed
us.
on the bridge that leads to the
All
town's
the
ancient
upgrades,
castle.
all the benefits, all the
Officials say
perks.
people crossing over will no longer need to wear parachutes and life jackets. It just won't be the same.
There we go. Ah, this is where we get the training room. Good. Good, 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 good. So we need to get the hospital to level 4. That's easily done. Out here. Okay. So first things first, reception up here. Boom. Second, we're gonna set up general diagnosis here. Oh, it's 5, isn't it? Can't put that there because of that. So we'll actually take this down. Can't set it up on either side because of this. Alright, fine. We'll just make nice big rooms. Screw this. Immediately makes better prestige. Easier to accomplish. But why not? Also, if we can raise the prestige in these rooms over 4, then they will become good, like, draws to the hospital. They will raise the overall average of all the rooms in one nicer, so might as well. We'll use some of our Kadosh. Get some different buildings to make things look a little different. And then hide 2 Sonic posters back there, and bada bing bada boom, we've got ourselves a level 4 room. Awesome. Next up, we'll set up cardiology on this side. This is another diagnosis room. We didn't really use it all that much in the last map, but it is a diagnosis room. What it's for. We'll make them kind of similar in their layout, because why not? And like usual, adding some Sonic back there. Fantastic. Next up, build out the hallway a little bit right now before further. Make our lives a little bit easier. Yep, that's alright. You just gotta make sure there's a trash bin there. More important. Alright. Next up, then... Set this up here as a little... an infotainment, almost. Now it's time to do the real work. GP's offices. Best we can really pull off, and that's fine. Copy, paste, 2 GP offices, rooms, psychiatry. that job probably needs a lot of coffee. Alright, brain anatomy, eye test. Some of these actually make sense for this office at least. Boom. Copy. Paste. Great. 2 GPs, 2 psychiatrists' office, cardiology room, and a general diagnostics room. All of the most simplest stuff you're going to need. Now I need to set up the more complicated stuff, like a ward. Small ward, but it should be enough to start with it. We'll do what we always do with wards to raise their quality. Everybody gets a poster, and they're a lot less entertaining this time. Perfect. Then we will set ourselves up with staff room over here, tucked away a bit to make it easier for nobody to be bothered. Healthy snacks machine, drinks machine, coffee maker, of course. And then posters to raise the room's quality again. Because we're cheap. And posters don't require watering, or effort, or maintenance. Which makes them the superior choice every time. A little Sonic ring in the corner, and a Sonic rug on the floor. Why not? Perfect. Get ourselves a pharmacy, of course. Raising the room quality is a big deal in this game. Making these nice and prestigious does give us a lot of benefit in the long haul. One of the reasons why everything's been so easy for us going so far is that we've always made sure to make sure all of our rooms are nicely decorated. Set up some waiting points here so that rest, relax. Hospital is now level 4, great. Only thing we need now that isn't in here yet, to add one more room. A toilet. Yeah, that should be enough. Great. Throw a hand dryer here. Hand dryer there. You know, we'll put a nice little cactus in there too. Great. It looks so nice. Alright. Is there anything else we're going to need immediately? Well, the only two we're really missing right now is the Deluxe Clinic and the Pans Lab. And like I said previously, we build these rooms when we need them. Not before. Okay, we've got some diagnostic doctors. Fine, we'll hire 2 of you. You're both going to be trained into GPs in the long term, but we'll hire you for now. We're going to take in a lot of less trained personnel. Specifically because I want to have opportunities to do the training that they want us to do, right? The only way we get those oppos is if there's actual training slots that need to be filled. Get one that's capable of upgrading and one that isn't. Cool. Now we just gotta wait for some more doctors to show up and some more nurses to show up that are applicable to our need. Just gotta wait. But we got up to hospital level 5 with all of that, so good stuff, good stuff. That's what we like to call efficiency. There we go. Start upgrading some of this machinery that we have upgrades for. Time for them to be upgraded. Training's been unlocked. Great. Training. And then the number of people we train is actually determined by the amount of desks we get down. I'm actually doing this just to raise the of 3, though. We're obviously not training 6 people at a time. Oh, I'm aware. Beware, clowns! Flottering has a bit of a problem recently. Clowns, they're everywhere. Apparently they keep escaping from the traveling circus. They're I don't think that's how that's spelled. Their hijinks can be a real nuisance. We'll need some new equipment to deal with them. They've patented a method for recalibrating the minds of clowns, supporting their rehabilitation back into society. They've offered to supply us with the necessary equipment if we can demonstrate our ability to mold our own staff. Sounds a bit sinister to me, but who am I to judge? Yeah, we need to train a staff member. You know what, fine. We'll do it the smart way. We're going to do psychiatry, Dr. Herman Freud, and we're only going to put it on Benny, okay? The reason is that once we have somebody trained in psychiatry level 1, we can use it to train other staff members. And then it doesn't cost us money. It just costs us time.
Patients are reminded not to have dark thoughts. Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
Here we go. Andrew Levore.
I
We're
went
just
to a
gonna keep him as a
holistic
generic.
nature commune last week to see
Alright,
what they could
go
do
to
about
staff,
my gravy allergy.
all
They
doctors,
recommended a long
jobs.
stay at their spa and a bottle of rosemary extract.
You aren't gonna have
It cost me
anything.
a month's wages, but I'm finally starting to feel the effects.
Don't do this.
Still can't eat gravy though.
There's 2 diagnostics we have, the specialist. Oh, these are backwards. My bad. I don't want them pathing. It takes extra time to do that pathing, so fix it. There we go. That building's been upgraded too. Fantastic.
Nurse to general diagnosis.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to check our nurse hiring as well because we. Here's a great ward nurse. Perfect. Staff. Nurses. You. Only work in the. You can't work in the. Now let's hire ourselves another. Yeah, this will be great. Perfect. There you go. Clown clinic unlocked. Alright, let's make ourselves a clown clinic. Oh, we don't have the money. Staff promotion. Hooray! Yeah, we spent a lot of money, so it does make sense that we need to collect a little bit more. Perfect, though. Now we've got a psychiatrist. It also increases our ability to run diagnostics. Great, promote you. Great, 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 great. Give me 4 grand, please, game. Give me a quick, clean 4 grand. That was not money. That was the opposite of giving me money. You didn't give me money. You took money away. I do not remember asking for that. That is specifically, explicitly what I did not ask for. What do we got? Misery guts discovered. Great. Thank you. Oh, we've got an easy scan too. There we go, 20,000. Clown clinic time. Perfect. Prestige level 3. Now we've got a clown clinic. Now cure these ailments. And we're making net positive money. Huzzah! So now we just gotta let it roll for a little while. As our reputation builds, we'll make more money per month, of course. And then we train up all of our staff.
Plants need water.
Time to shore up our numbers real quick. We're going to hire a second assistant to cover the front. Hire a third assistant to work at other station that needs to be worked. And then we're going to hire more nurses. More nurses. Go to our staff here. You'll be our generic coverall. Train ourselves a second psychiatrist. Great. Then we'll train both of our doctors in GP level 1. That'll get our trained staff out of the way. Hands lab. I'll purchase this plot then. We'll set up a pans lab. Fine by me.
GP's office.
It's neat, but you're kind of high level, which means you'll be expensive to start. There we go.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
See, a PANS lab is worth $20,000. If we're not getting people who have, you know, the associated illnesses, it's really not worth it. It costs a lot. But now that there's somebody in the hospital who's waiting for it, yeah, now is time. We got a few more seconds before they freak out, so we'll be fine. No, we just lost all of our money. They might not be fine. Oh, it doesn't help that all of our psychiatrists are currently teaching each other how to psychiatry. So, we've got everybody waiting outside. But there's a statistical chance that the guy will be done training before the end of the lecture, so... How How long is left? Nearly done. Come on, make me some money. Hands lab required. Get patient to wait. Not now. Okay, we're about to loot, so... Yes, I'm aware. Loans. Yes. Take the smallest loan we feasibly can. So we can build this Pan's lab, because if the guy leaves, we lose a bunch of rep. I don't want to deal with the fallout from that. So... Instead, we're setting up a lab now. You'd be happy then. Boom! We'll even upgrade it. Because why not? And then our psych rooms will be in big demand in a moment, as soon as all of our psychiatrists get out of the classroom. Yep, we went negative. That does make sense. I'm okay with that.
Doctor required
Worth
in
the
house.
cost. There we go.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Training course complete, and we got that staff challenge out of the way. Staff training required. Yeah, not now. I'm aware of all of that. Y'all need to start treating your patients, okay? We have very few days left before the mission's over, the goal is over, so you need to start healing patients ASAP. Fortunately, you're both mildly skilled in your profession now, so it's easier. There we go. And as long as this one's fixed on time, we'll be successful. 75% is good enough. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to do something that's very time consuming, but well worth it. Both of these are going to be trained in GP. That will make them better general practitioners as a whole. Oh, got ourselves a little mono bro here. Bang. Yeah, we'll accept the reporter visit. Promote. Promote. Great. Now we need to figure out where our janitors are. And neither of them have that skill, fortunately. I overlooked that. Whoops. Whoopsie doodles.
Someone important is arriving.
In today's headlines, lottery winner Arthur Compass has announced winning the jackpot hasn't changed him one bit. He made this announcement floating over Croquembouche in his new gold-plated hovercraft, just like he's always done.
So expensive. You're so expensive with all those skills, fam. I just want somebody who has one skill, and it's ghost busting, okay? Nice and cheap. Nice and simple. All this complexity is whack. Absolutely whack. No. I'm gonna hold off on these staff promotions, because we might need them for later, based on what it wants us to do next after this, right? It wanted us to train staff. There we go, 1-star hospital, great. We got the clown poster and the reception room, or the reception structure, and then Tumble and Mitten University. We're gonna continue though. Alright, go off my new GPs. You'll be so much more efficient now. Great, we got enough money, so now we're going into loans. Repay the whole thing. Great, we don't want to be indebted. Great way to lose all your money. Next up, we are going to do something that we probably should have done previously, which is ghost capture training for, you know what, screw it. Both of them are going to learn how to catch ghosts. Then we'll never have to worry about it at this hospital. Ever. Never, ever, never. And this is why we waited on the training and promotion, see? Promote. Promote. Going to hire another doctor. Want them to be completely blank. Mind crisis, a psychiatric condition that causes the sufferer to perceive things that don't exist, usually boxes in which they are trapped. Some scientists have speculated that the box may both exist and not exist, leading to the well-known thought experiment Schrodinger's mime. We'll send the patient for treatment in our psychiatry. That's so cute, love it.
Prices are non-negotiable.
Megan Puss has sent
Prices
in
are
a very
non-negotiable.
thorough
We
quote
make
for
them
today's
cheap.
Nice words of the day. Remember that you are strong and blessed, that to live is to learn, and that all bad things
Never
happen
raise
for a
them.
reason,
So
while
there should
good
be
ones
no
come
reason to
those who
negotiate.
wait. That's a lot of nice words, Megan.
Also, I do love that we get credits right down here. Every time a song gets turned on, we get a little credit down there. Big respect to them for that one. That's really cool.
Maintenance announcement.
They are really nice instrumental pieces. I will go on and on and on and on about this game and all of their other games' musics. The musics are fantastic. Scores are good. Alright. This, you're generic. You just do everything, just like this generic does. But this generic was currently overloaded because both the GPs being trained.
End of year approaching.
Dash challenge. Yay, nice. Promote. Great. Yearly review. How'd we do? 7 out of 8. Yeah, we still have some deaths, so it happens. Nice. Okay, time to train new people on things. Psychiatry's been popular in the hospital, so we're gonna spend a lot of money and train up better psychiatrists. Responsible thing to do. Also going to copy this room and place it over here because we have this whole building over here. Not only will this raise our building's value, but now we can train in parallel. So let's check here. How are our staff looking? Doctors are good. Nurses now need training. What's y'all's jobs, huh? You're the big generic.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
So all 3 of you work on both treatment and diagnosis. Let's split that up. Like that. And then what we'll do is we'll train these 2 in diagnosis. Diagnostics 1. Train student nurses. Great. And that should get us to a 2-star hospital, realistically.
Nurse required in
With a couple more building, or a couple more rooms built. Circus incident. Yeah, we'll hate that. We'll do that. We'll do that.
Clowns now arriving at the hospital.
Second clown clip. Not that we're gonna need it, but because it's thematic. Better than just making a crap ton of GP offices, that's for sure. Oh, we unlocked the clown poster, didn't we? Clown poster. Boom. And that raised our hospital level by 1. Nice. Yeah, I know we have no psychiatry. Everybody's just sitting outside the psychiatry office. I think they're actually queued for diagnostics, though. I think we need more diagnostician offices. At least 1 or 2 more. In order to accomplish our goals, even. Alright, I can do that. More GPs. Done. Now we're going to hire more GP doctors. You know what? You're a great generic, so I'll keep you as their fill-in. Hire you on, because you're close enough to the bill that we want. Okay, so you only do these 2 things now, and you only do GP work, and you only do GP work. There are new open-ended generics for everything down here, because we've got enough now. Got 5 offices and 5 GPs. We're going to need 1 more as a fill-in for when they take breaks. And then we're good. And we're actually using all of these new rooms instead of just building them and closing them off. Which is a massive improvement, I would say. Okay, and then we need to make you, newest one, only work on treatment. Great. Because then what we'll do is we'll get both of these 2 trained in pharmacy management, and then we'll use this one to train these 2 in treatment. And that will make everybody better. Improve the quality of everybody a bit. Alright, treatment. Start with that one. You, fellows. Oh wait, no, we have a circus incident going on right now. We don't want to do that. We want to make sure that all these peeps are healed first. Staff training required. Not now. Oh, you, because we need promotions.
Collect, trade, and snack with Morsel Men.
Awesome.
Who will you find? Little Susie Salt. Bacon Dad.
Whoa!
The Reverend Cheddar.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Morsel Men. A handful of flavor. A
There we go.
mouthful of fun.
Ward's now got 2
More
nurses
2 Point.
swapping in and
More
out. Well,
This
staff
is 2
promotion,
Point Radio.
fantastic. That's what we did. You. Lycanthropy, yep. Once thought to be extinct, lycanthropy is making a comeback in dangerous forests across the land. Sufferers get it from direct exposure to light from the full moon, or possibly from door handles. Research is ongoing to discover which. It can just be fixed at the pharmacy. Super simple solution. No silver required.
A patient has expired.
Alright. Treatment. Level 1. Nurse. Them. Put on that. Everybody will be improved. Because obviously putting these upgrades where our staff, or where our patients actually see them, is huge. And the doctors and the nurses do a huge amount of heavy lifting, so if you upgrade them, they do great.
Nurse, please go to the pharmacy.
There we go. There's our promotion. Promote 2-star hospital. Great. Now we need to train 10 staff and promote 10 staff. But there we go. Dehumorifier level 2. Heart racer level 2. Now we can upgrade this. We can upgrade this. We can upgrade this. check our staff real quick. Yeah, so our diagnostics nurses can get upgraded too, so let's do that. Diagnostics level 2 on both of our diagnostician nurses. Go off.
These same toilets as you would hope to find.
It'll make us run a little bit slower for a little while, but it'll dramatically improve their ability to actually do their jobs in the diagnostics rooms. And the janitors are currently disabling them, or upgrading the machines, or just fixing them. Some of them are just being fixed. Staff promotion. Beautiful. Need to promote one more, and then we get our staff request done, and that will give us a morale boost. Keeping everybody happy makes it easier to get them all leveled up. Of course, all of our treatment rooms are missing staffers because they're currently being trained.
You're listening to Nigel Bickleworth
Oh, we can upgrade our extractor pan. That's
on
right.
2 Point Radio.
Got extractor pan 3.
Welcome back to your favorite radio station with the
Training course
vastly
completed.
overqualified Sir
Beautiful.
Nigel Bickleworth. I'm here to inform, to entertain, and to bring some small measure of
So we gotta wait
sophistication
until Sandy
to your
Florb
drab
completely
little
levels up,
lives. Should
and
any
then
of
we'll
you
be
have
able to
any
get them their
requests
new-
for popular tunes,
all 3 of them will be
as I
trained in
believe
pharmacy
people like to call
management
them,
next.
do not hesitate to repress that impulse.
Julia Derp
I
needs to
have
be
no
leveled up, so
intention
we'll
of
do
playing
that.
any of that drivel.
Ward management level 2. Pay for an outsider so that the ward is running. We have plenty of money now, so might as well use it. Staff promotion, great. Motion, fantastic, and we got that bonus. Alright, because now all of our assistants could be useful in getting some training in customer service first. Or at least most of them get training in customer service. Customer service level 1. Train from outside so that we can keep on doing reception. Boom.
We're sorry.
Going for as many promotions and as many training cycles as possible. To be fair, if you have the money, this is how you improve your hospital super quickly without adding new rooms, is you just raise the quality of all of your rooms. Then they don't need to visit as many people to get the diagnostic answer, because if you've noticed, every time they go into a diagnostic room, they get a little plus percentage at the end. See, plus 58% to diagnosis. Click on them, we can get information. It's almost guaranteed to be lycanthropy at this point. But they're going back to a GP office, and then they'll be sent for treatment, because it's not guaranteed yet. It's all based on statistics. So, this one's diagnosis required. Our certainty is 0%. That's a doctor, so they don't have a diagnosis. Most likely verbal diarrhea. Oh, it is verbal diarrhea. They're sending them to the pharmacy. But if they get 56% twice in a row, that's it. They don't need to go anywhere else. They've reached over 100% and will immediately, be healed. So, but that one just gave us a diagnosis of plus 10. So it's variable. The higher quality we have, though, the better off we'll be. And then reception's just about speed and about making sure that the customer actually gets the process quickly and properly.
Reporter from 2 Point Radio has arrived.
We need more janitors, actually. Look at you got repair speed. Fantastic, our small stuff is done. Now our assistants need to level up a bit more. Time to teach our guys in pharmacy management, though. There we go, the 2 of you get trained. We need to find one more person to train to get a 3-star hospital. It shouldn't be too hard to do. Let's do general practice 2. That'll raise the quality of just about everybody. It's expensive, but it'll be worth it. Especially since a bunch of them will immediately go up for promotion after that, and that should get the promote 10 staff requirement out of the way. We also need a janitor to really deal with staff, janitors, jobs. You stop repairing stuff and just clean and deal with the hospital, okay? There's too many problems with dirtiness in the hospital right now, and the sheer stupidity of this ghost just running around in one of our central hallways for so long. So please go deal with it. Makes me wish there was a numbered priority system like it.
Janitor, to repair drug mixer.
There we go. Nice and cleaned up. Alright, we'll get our staff morale up with a challenge. Cure 40 patients. Done. Sure, we'll take in a pharmacy emergency. Makes our lives actually easier because we just got a cure 40 patients mission, so 4 free patients is good.
Maintenance announcement. Toilets need routine servicing.
Then our GPs will be getting out very shortly, along with our pharmacy workers, except for the one who already had pharmacy management. He'd been running around like crazy. Nurse Arnold moved. The other two, Gertrude and what's your name? Sandy. Sandy, that's right. Staff promotion, great. Yep, we got some more publicity and reputation, and we got to level 10 because of that promotion. Nice. GP level 2s, come on. All of you. All 4 of you. Boom, at once. Train 20 staff, career goal achieved, nice.
Training course complete. Class dismissed.
Demo practice 2 is done. Get both of these janitors trained in upgrading.
Please leave toilets as you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Great. All those general practitioners now released out into the world with an improved skill, we should see a significant uptick in our quality. I hope. We haven't gotten as many cures as I was thinking. Staff, all money, satisfy all pay requests. Nobody wants to quit, don't lie to me. You all love it here. You just needed to have your pay adjusted after a little bit of stagnation. I know it's true. Wait, you want training? Didn't I just train everybody? Saw the face, but I didn't catch the name, so we're just gonna go around. Figure out who this is. You who wants training? Yeah, you want training, huh? I think the other thing we need to do is we need to create another toilet. Which we can accommodate. There it is. Level 2 sheerly off of size, huh? Alright. I'll take it. Think. level 3 off of sinks. But offset annoys me. Is hand dryer? No, can't see. Here though. You know what? We'll put in a nice plant.
Holistics
There.
is apparently going to open another of its nature communes for sick people with more sense than money.
There's so many toilets.
Fortunately, I have equal amounts of sense and money.
Flare hurricane. You were desperate for the toilet. You got the toilet. Should be fine.
Patients, please use the toilets provided.
You're fine. It's all fine. I think they were tanking the staff morale as a whole. They definitely weren't helping those numbers.
Training course complete.
Special report, we cured 4 out of 4 patients. Nice. Great, that's been solved too. Awesome. And
Warning. Try not to slip in the sick.
we're gonna need more space to build stuff. We are gonna end up copying some buildings, I think, to get to that level 12, but we'll wait until we have the last condition. That's actually we can artificially raise staff morale if we want to. That's fine.
You imminent.
We can artificially get it above that. Aw, we didn't get most prestigious hospital. It went down technically.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
We don't have a panhead poster. We got a clown poster here instead. Enjoy that. And we'll upgrade the extractor pan. And we'll build out the interior. Nice, because this building's actually going to be used for stuff, while some of the other ones might just be empty shells. So, we set up some nice waiting area. Set up a food station in this building too, so that people can eat. Vending machine foods, the highest quality of meal you can obviously ever have. Most delicious and delectable snacks right there. Not things that people are just compromising because they need a quick bite. No. Those are full-on meals. Alright, we'll throw up a leaflet stand just because we're so far away from reception. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Next up, we're doing the tried and true method. I said we weren't going to. I lied. We're making GP offices. Using our exorbitant wealth for evil. There we go, level 12. Only took just, 8 extra GP offices, but that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Next up, staff morale. This is really easy to fix. Watch this. We go to money, we go to all, and then we just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Everybody just got a 10% raise.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines.
And since we were already very close, boom, done. Alright.
And so another day begins in Two Point
Another day
County,
begins.
where students at the Mitten School of Medicine may soon be able to practice on actual living people. Any budding doctors should remember that gluing heads back on to accidentally decapitated patients is all very well with dummies, but there are no do-overs in real life.
It's easy to get lost around Tumble, and it's even easier to fall down. That's why authorities recommend only seasoned climbers and hikers visit this beautiful region of Two Point County. Or at least people with good health coverage. The rest of us will have to make do with a postcard.
So my goal with this is I'm hoping we can get this next hospital done before end of stream. We're gonna kind of streamline towards that. It's really funny. Alright. Now we're going to Tumble. The county's home for hiking, fishing, and falling down. Tumble Hospital. Welcome to Tumble. This small town attracts tourists from across the country. The county, not the country, just the county. Okay. To climb Tumble Ridge and hike along the Tumble Downs. Lucky for us, this generates hundreds of fractured bones each year. Cha-ching! Oh god. We'll need to build a fracture ward to deal with these injuries. I recommend building a standard ward and other essentials too. Make sure to keep everybody warm with some radiators. Tumble has been known to experience seismic activity, so look out for earthquake warnings. We'll need janitors ready to deal with any damage. Okay. Sure. Why not? Okay. So, we unlocked something. Go. Yeah. Reception area. This isn't a room per se. Instead, it's this. It's a kind of region that you can create. Create a little like bar area, bar door. You can set up multiple reception desks next to each other. I think is great. Fantastic. Ah, I can only cram 2 in here. Evil. Still, it's twice as efficient as the other reception style, and I can actually take another one, throw it over here, throw a mini filing cabinet in here. Why not a coffee maker, right? That significantly raised the prestige of the room. Why do you need access on both sides of the chair? Dumb. Great. Perfect. Prestige level 2. So now we'll be able to take in a much larger quantity of people. That won't become a bottleneck for us. Very, very common bottleneck. This over here. A little bit deeper because of up on it. Oh, like that. See if I can get us up to 4. These are level 4 and we have a few of them. That would be very good for hospital quality. Everything we feasibly can. Perfect. Copy and paste this bad boy a couple of times. Let's do 3. Great. Oh no, this isn't gonna work. Damn, okay, we have to edit this. Oh no! I've created a problem for myself. I didn't realize the squareness of this space. I can cram a lot more in if I'm smarter about this by making it shorter. And I just need to reorganize the room and shrink it down by 1 tile. Shouldn't be too bad though, because we didn't basis think. And we should be able to just throw what? Filing cabinet in this corner. One more over here. And we still got prestige level 4. With that, we should be able to set up a general diagnosis. Make this one a little but without any repercussions like that. Right. Same thing with cardiology, but on the other side. Almost forgot to set this up. That would have been a big mistake. Fire extinguishers hidden away. Case of problem. 3 set up there. Set up basic amenities out here for people. Bench, good. That was a little bit of a jarring music change, but hey. Can't all be seamless. Alright, we throw trash can there, we throw trash can there. Back to our rooms. Set up 2 psychiatrist offices. Obviously, if the chair isn't like reclined like this and red leather, it's not gonna work. Necessary for the practice. Boom. And it's poster time. I can and will get these up to prestige level 4 too. It's doable, so I will do it. Especially with how little this room actually requires of it. Where's the rug? Where's the sonic rug? We can't get the sonic rug in here? Weak. Oh, that's right. We need radiators in, like, all of these rooms, too. Organize this whole room. I want to put a fireplace in it. I think that'll be neat. And it's different. Just Sonic on the wall. The clown. Yeah, the clown in your therapist's office. That would be so good for the healing process, right? There we go. There we go. 2 psychiatrists' offices. And then the next thing we need to do is set up a bathroom somewhere. And we'll set up the wards on the other side. We also don't have a pharmacy yet, so we can do those. These medicine cabinets are so crap for actually improving the prestige of a room. Have to be a fire extinguisher, at least one somewhere. Otherwise, we got a problem. Set up a standard ward. Yeah, this will work. Gonna make sure we can fit a lot of people. And you all know what time it is. More poster time. Get this room up to quality level 3, as is our minimum standard. Plus, everybody gets a nice poster. Now that we've started promising it, we can't go back on it. Everybody gets... It's a nice poster in the ward. Alright. Other room. The fracture ward. Place is a little bit different. Probably going to have to expand ours at some point. Not that big, but... These are these huge... They got these huge beds in the fracture ward. Can only fit 4, but hey, it's a starting point. Wait. Well, at least they're in a row now, I guess. Alright, getting things somewhat coffee necessary. Get postery with it, and maybe we make this place level 4. Because these beds are just more expensive by their nature. Yep, there we go, great. Okay, let me think here. What else do we need? We need a bathroom and a training room, and then we're good. the nicest room. And then the back room of the room, like as a distraction, we put the Sonic book. Perfect. And then bathroom over here. Toilet. All these powers and buildings combined, we make a functional hospital. Just as we intended. Nice little plan. Okay. Now comes the fun part. We need to check one of our overlays. Where is it? Temperature. Yep, that's the one. To find the other heating unit. There are other ones we can use too, where the Kadosh comes in handy. Where is it? Filter to temperature. No, there are no other ones. Great. Okay. Okay. Thought there were some other ones smaller or bigger and therefore would fit spaces better, but we can make this work with what we got too. I'm not picky. Not that difficult. Oh. Raise the general temperature of the hospital a bit with a couple of these radiators. Specific spots. We lose a couple of bench slots. That's pretty much all this comes down to. A couple of bench spots that we've had gone. Oh no. There we go, that's warm enough for me. Okay, with that little additional detail sorted, now we just need to hire people. I'll hire you. Hire you. Now we've got 2 psychiatrists, that's all we need. Pharmacist, we treatment as well. You're gonna become a ward nurse. Drop you. Take you on as our first receptionist. Great. Take on a blank slate as our janitor because it's an option. Hooray! Now we need to let the timer go because we gotta let these resumes refill. Thermal comfort of 99%. How about that? Perfect. Cure rate of 60% and curing of 50 patients. Well, that'll come with a bit of time. We needed to staff the entire hospital and build the whole thing out first. Speaking of, I almost forgot to put some waiting spaces in. They'll be a little bit limited because of how many doors there are in this hallway, but should put some additional waiting spaces out here. Otherwise, they will get very tired. This just makes it easier to manage where the people are. Figure out where they're waiting for. Cool. That should be enough seating for them. Yep, there we go. Oh, somebody's going to the fracture ward. It's also going to be a place with a lot of nurses. We're going to need 3 ward nurses alone. Nope, you're not going to fit the bill. I know we could upgrade our easy scan game, but if you've noticed, we're not getting any money in. So upgrading the easy scan is going to be a little bit cost intensive on us when we really need to be sinking that money into hiring doctors and nurses right now. That way we can fulfill all of the needs of all of our patients. Get a better reputation for it and proceed from there.
Did that work?
I don't need more pharmacists, guys. The game, stop giving me pharmacists. I'm not paying extra money for people who don't even have the requirements I need. If they're gonna come pre-trained, at least have them have training assets that I need, instead of ones that I've already got filled. I've already got a pharmacist in the hospital. Like this, perfect, see? Blank slate doctor. Petra is exactly what I'm looking for. Somebody who I can train up and they will be loyal and happy and be perfectly good with making good money, and they will make, they'll slowly accumulate raises over time. They still won't be insanely expensive. Or this is great too, a GP. General happiness, that's fine. Increased happiness, I'm good with that. Alright, we hire this. Hire this. And then we're going to do something that's a little bit risky, but I want to do it because it's the smartest move we can make. Going with general practice 1, we just take that general practice doctor we just got, both the student doctors. Now we can make all of our GPs without $1 spent. Super cost effective. However, all of our GP offices are now out of, well, they got the psychiatrist to fill them if they need to, but you get the point. It might be a little bit slower for a little while, which is fine, because we can get all the GP out of it. Get the emotional intelligent nurse. Another one. Nope. Got too much going on there. I don't want all those out. Somebody simple and cheap. Of course our expenses are high. It's fine. It's fine. We haven't even hit the first loan amount yet. We can neutralize this out super easily. Hey, a ward emergency. Perfect. We'll take that. Portishead affects both body and mind. Oh yeah. It's caused by living in Portishead. That's right. But we've got over 6 beds in the ward, so we can take that entire crew of people super easily. We do need a second receptionist. So, hire a second receptionist. That problem. And the break problem. All inevitably have to have breaks. Second janitor, because we're getting busy. You have too much going on with you.
We now
Too many
bring
varied
you
skill
this segment,
sets.
Sir Nigel Reviews. Today I take a look at the new fine dining establishment, Les Soufflés Tristes. And what a delight for the experienced palate this is. The scrambled emu eggs on pickled toast are particularly good.
And as soon as these
I give it
GPs get out of
4
training, we are
salt
going to
shakers.
have some high quality doctoring going on. And then we're going to rebuild our funds, because we spent a lot of money to flesh this entire hospital out at the start. It was mildly expensive to do all of that, but it was well worth it. Because now we can handle a significant throughput. And throughput makes profit. Profit makes us be able to do other stuff, like train a bunch of specialty doctors, and train a bunch of doctors in general. Aw, we killed somebody. That's sad. Somebody did not make it through treatment. But that also means we can start upgrading our scanning machines and our cardiology equipment and everything. Use that money. And that will increase our diagnosis and increase our diagnostic speeds. And it all just feeds into itself until we end up able to cure everything and fix everything all the time. And oh no, there's a ghost. Okay. Ghost capture. Expensive, but it's the way we're doing it, and we don't have the money for it. We need $2,000 more. Heal some people. Heal some people. Fix somebody. Somebody needs to be fixed. There we go. Before we do that, we just check. Nope, there's no janitors with that qualification, sadly. So this will be the fastest move. Ghost capture. You do it. Somebody in this hospital needs to be able to deal with that, because people aren't all going to survive. Oh, most of our ward healing is actually failing. That's not so good. Yeah, we probably need to upgrade our ward work. We don't have a staff room. Oops. Whoops! That was a mistake. Alright. Plot 2, 30,
Nurse
30.
provided general diagnosis.
We'll unlock a room and get that built. Earn $100,000. We can do that. Yeah, our reputation is surprisingly high for the number of people who are currently getting injured in the hospital. But you know what? No questions. No comment. No questions, please. At least we're taking in patients and making money. Once these tiles are done, there we go. Perfect.
That you dropped on our floor.
We don't have a deluxe clinic, sorry to say. Won't have one for a little while, because first we need to make a staff room. That is super important to my people. And we're gonna make it weird, because this building is weird shaped. Just stack everything in here in a row. And the room's so big that the prestige is already very tall or very high for it. So we need to put radiator. One like here. It'll be fine. And then row of posters. Yeah. These things are my end-all be-all to solving any room's prestige issue. Need to raise the prestige of a room a little bit more? Just slide these in behind objects or on their own slab of wall. It's just too easy and too tempting to not. Just like rugs. Rugs are great for the exact same reason. Slot them in under furniture. Great. Everybody's got a staff room now. Chill out. Hire another nurse. Hire another nurse. As soon as this is done, we're going to train our ward nurses because we need better ward efficiency. We need to make ourselves some ward nurses. But now we've got ghost captures. The ghost's problem should stop. Or at least be reduced. Staff promotion, good. Alright, we'll save our money for a minute. We'll get ourselves a PANS lab up and running, because it seems like PANS labs are going to be needed here. Seems to be in demand.
There are no announcements at this time.
Small earthquake.
Earthquake imminent.
It wasn't that big of an earthquake, though, so meh. Didn't even do that much damage.
Maintenance required in psychiatry.
Maintenance required in psychology? Why? Nothing in psychology breaks. Monobrow discovered. Nice. Oh, that reminds me. I should also do this. Hands lab. Sneak some fire extinguishers in here. Coffee makers so they can look out the window wistfully while they drink a cup of coffee between treating people. We don't have the panhead one yet, so it's still kind of strange. Put that there, and we'll put this. Now we've got a Pan's Lab. And now we're able to treat people with that condition. Great. Yeah, we are making like $50,000 a month, though. That's great. More than enough.
Janitor's board to mend easy scan.
Lycanthropy, another pharmacy solved one. Oh, yeah, we didn't fix that guy. That's unfortunate. Upgrade the extractor pan. Scan can't be upgraded, but we can upgrade the heart racer, so we'll do that.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
So many of these have super complicated resume. It's just not helpful. Like, could you just pick one specialization and just stick with it? That would be better for me. Much better for me, honestly. And I know why they don't, because then everybody would just pick those, so they make them fairly rare, but... Alright. Ward management. 1, 2, and 3. Actually, we'll make you our generic. Yeah, we'll make you our generic. Your treatment, your diagnostic, your generic. That works for me. Or these two can both be diagnostic. Either way. Pick one more thing. Wait 9 days. I want to see if we can get ourselves a better app. If we can get another blank applicant, then we can make 3 ward workers at the same time, and that would be phenomenal. Those random ones. We just need one more. Ah, that's not your resume's too busy. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. A third one. Janitors. You know what? I'll take you. A little bit busy of a resume, but a bunch of them are single time. Like,
As you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to
there we
find
go.
them.
3 janitors now. That one's got enough attributes. Deluxe clinic, get patient to wait.
Patients
Ward
now
emergency.
arriving for the ward.
Okay, we can't wait any longer on this then. We need to get ward management going. So all 3 of you are getting it. Have to get another one later. Another perk. Deluxe clinic. Extinguishers. Coffee maker. Theater. We try to change it up and put a piece of knight's armor in the corner instead of more. How about that? Upgrade the clinic.
Patients, please use the toilets provided.
I do like this overlay for being able to see stuff. It is very convenient. There we go. Put up some benches here. Comfort in that. This will be just a bunch of treatment buildings then. Staff room and the treatment buildings are
Nurse,
reserved
please
for
go
this
to the
area.
pharmacy.
training up everybody on ward management. Go to our staff and start specializing them. You, no more GP. None of you are going to do any of this work anymore. Instead, going to hire a new generic doctor. Got a generic treatment skill to do that. You won't do anything besides treatment. Got the treatment skill. Your efficacy. You two only work ward like that. Great. Now we've got total coverage on the ward. You're only going to do treatment-related things. You're only going to do non-treatment things. Diagnostics, specifically. Now everybody's got a niche. Now we need to hire more nurses to cover those niches. Hire. Finally, we got another blank one. Great. Let's go to our assistants. You're fine, janitor. You aren't going to do anything besides this work. That will make sure that when ghosts show up or trash is on the floor, it gets cleaned up quickly. Yeah, I know that a lot of people are queuing up outside rooms run by nurses. You know why that is? Because all of our ward nurses just got out. Aw, we didn't impress them. We got minus in the reputation. We're not gonna win that one, but we'll take it anyways. Okay, the other nurses need training. Rob Spanner, you're going into diagnostics, and Rob Spanner and Clarabelle both need to be trained in diagnostics. Clarabelle, cyanide. There we go. The both of you go learn your diagnostics work. That'll make you much more efficient at doing your jobs. Yeah, everybody's just dying. Yeah. Not good.
We're close to award season.
This is why ward training was so important, is that raising their efficacy in the ward just seems to be where everybody's dropping out right now. They just keep on getting released in batches of death. So, we needed to fix that. Upgraded again to be effective. Our easy scan 2 is the best it can be, though. There we go. Janitor's already upgrading the thing. That way all of our diagnostics with it will be even better. Special report. Yeah, yep. I expected as much. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll bounce back this game here. This game here, we're gonna come back. It's our comeback story. In order to go really up, you gotta go down a little bit first. Gambler. Hey, we're making good money though, and our expenses are dropping off a cliff, which is good. Also, our cure rate is actually where it needs to be, which is impressive on its own, because I feel like we've lost a lot of people, but apparently we've cured a bunch too.
Not to believe in ghosts.
There we go. Course in diagnostics is completed. Now our diagnostics nurses should be able to do their job so much better.
Class dismissed.
Alright, customer service 2. You are going to train the other one. He wants to be trained. Wait, no, we don't want to do that, actually. Cancel. We're going to do customer service 1. You are going to train him. And then you'll both be trained in customer service 2 at the same time. And then we'll have much more qualified assistants, and we didn't spend $1 to do it. Hooray! Efficiency. And slowly but surely, our diagnostics nurses are now breaking down the
Our
queues outside
reporter
their
on the
rooms.
field, Sally
Good.
Fig Blanket, has just returned with a camera crew from another field trip. As to what she was reporting on, I cannot say. Nobody tells me anything.
Upgrade the extractor pan. Can't upgrade the deluxe, so chill with it as is, but we upgrade the extractor pan. Anything we can upgrade, we will, because we have the money now. Money is really not a concern. Speaking of which, we buy this before we need it. Yeah, thank you, game. I'm aware that they have extra training slots. I'm working on it. Jazz hands discovered. You gotta be treated in the ward for that. Yeah, our receptionist is the current bottleneck, which is fine. We're also going to hire another GP doctor. Actually, this one will be better as a generic GP doctor. The reason is really simple. We can actually... That guy also be a generic psychiatrist. So you only do these two jobs, but you'll be the fill-in for both sides of the hallway. Makes them more versatile. Makes them technically less expensive. Then we don't have to pay for two of them. Go 90 days without a death. We failed. Shoot 5 mono beasts. Okay. So the trick to this is really simple. First of all, there's one right there. Boom. Second of all we need to do is find a structure that's been around for a while. Not big enough.
Could patients please use the toilets provided?
Be mono beasts hiding under these things. The game hasn't run long enough yet. There we go. See?
Doctor required in Deluxe Clinic.
Come on, bud. No! It went into the pile of not goodness. Okay, we'll try it again then. Boop. Pick it up. See? And we just gotta shoot him on the way out. Bang. Bang. Good. You got a morale boost. Everybody gets plus 25% happiness. Remote. Remote. Somebody just had a very big visual bit glitch with their cast. That was funny. Okay. Now it's time to train. First of all, general practice 2. We'll do that, actually. Boom. All 3 of you become GP level 2. It's very expensive training, but it will be well worth it, because we will have far more effective doctors. Which is always what the hospital wants, you know? You just want more efficient doctors. They gotta be better at their job.
As you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Man, this 1-star goal was a lot, though.
Patients arriving.
We'll take in that fracture emergency, sure. We've got better ward doctors now, and there's only 5 of them, and we've got 4 beds, 2 of which are occupied, but not for long, so hey.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Well, I don't know about that announcement. What about the bathrooms? I feel like that's a place that it should be tolerated. I don't know. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but I think that's where the bathroom... That's the point of the bathroom. That's where that business is supposed to be done, no? Nearly got the extractapan up to level 3. There's 2 ghosts in the hospital. How wonderful that is. Oh, at least all of the beds are currently full of people who were sent to the fracture ward for the thing.
Training course completed.
There we go. Now we'll upgrade our psychiatrist as well. High quality doctors all over the place. We need some crazy high quality doctors. Getting these GPs up in level is a great way to guarantee that we don't need A, more GPs, but B, a larger space to occupy with the GPs. Because they get really bad if you just want to go with quantity over quality with them. If you make some high quality GPs though and train them throughout the entire process, they end up very decent. We don't need a loan. We went down $900. That's no big deal. We spent a lot of money on GP training and psychiatry training. That's where all the money went. It was invested.
At Cheesy Gubbins, our scientists take the finest gubbins and combine them with our secret generations-old cheese recipe to make those perfectly cheesy gubbins.
Cheesy gubbins. And then once the psychiatry training is over, we're then going to train all of our receptionists, or 2 of our receptionists again. Nice. We'll impress them. We'll impress our visitors. We need to. We don't really have much of a choice here. We need our rep to go back up. We've been slowly reaccruing it now that we're actually healing people, but it's not high enough. There we go, though. Let us continue. A, the small radiator. See? That thing's super useful. Now we just need to cure 100 patients. Oh! Just 100. Okay, great. I will still continue. We will do this. I will not be stopped. There we go. Psychiatry level 2 learned out of our guys. Special report. We cured 5 out of 5 patients. Fantastic. Promote you.
In cardiology.
And then we will go over here and we customer service 2. Okay, that no. We'll pay for a trainer. It's only 30 grand, and we need somebody to be up at reception to continue doing their job. If we want 100 patients to be cured, we need 100 patients to go through the hospital, so they all have to go through reception. Might not get to 3-star tonight on this hospital, but it will make for a nice warm-up next time you guys vote for them. So, it's not all bad.
Maintenance needed in staff room.
Yeah, our treatment doctor also needs more training in treatment. Level 2, level 3. Get them. Our ward workers could all use with an upgrade too, and that would be really good for us, because the ward workers cure a lot of people. They do it in bulk. So we'll probably get ward work level 2 up on them.
Attention.
See, the machine just failed.
Anywhere in the
I saw him fly around,
not to be tolerated.
but he's still completely fine. We don't need to build another GP's office, we just need to deal with the backlog. Okay, maybe we do need another GP's office. I don't know. We'll let them keep going for a little while, okay? Our GPs are really high quality, so if we get new ones, they're not going to be nearly as effective as our current ones. Also, I thought that the receptionist not running around for a month would actually help with that, but I think we had too much of a backlog on GPs to begin with. Especially since GPs can schedule with other GPs and just continue down that line. What we're going to do instead is we're going to copy one of these rooms. Place it there. Copy it again and place it there. Because we have 2 psychiatrists that aren't using their offices. So let's go to them. You're allowed to be GPs now, okay?
If ever you have found yourself at a loss as to the correct usage of the English language, you may enjoy my popular guide to good grammar. A public service I perform with no shortage of humility. I will do one to proper enunciation as well, but I fear
There we
your
go.
undeveloped
That'll fix our
vocal
GP overload. I
abilities
really
would
didn't
make
want to
this
do
quite
that, but we
impossible.
need it. We impressed them. Hooray. Promote 3 staff in 3 months. Easy. Oh, no, that's 6 months. That's even easier. We can definitely pull that off. We're not going to pull off the cure rates we want, though, unfortunately. How sad. We have plenty of money. Are there any rooms we're lacking right now? We're lacking a clown clinic. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have one. Just in case we ever end up needing it, you know? Preventative. We have so much money on this save right now, or on this map right now, that it doesn't hurt. We're more so looking for ways to try and raise our notoriety. And really use, you know what we'll do is we'll set up another teaching room.
Attention. Please lower your expectations.
Prestige level 3, great.
Pandemic patients on the way.
Ward management level 2, trainees, all of the ward nurses. Thank you. Oh, there's a mono beast on the ground. I just saw it skittering.
Warning. Seismic activity detected. Doctor to psychiatry, please.
Alright, our diagnostics need to be brought up. Level 2, you train both of these two. I kinda want to give this guy general G training, but you know what? Yeah. We'll give him general GP training after that, but then diagnostic level 2 will apply to both psychiatry and general practice, which is the best option. Always the best option is when you got something that works in both directions, but it works a little bit less effectively, making him a specialist in one.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
Yep, our pan lab's doing its thing. We'll also upgrade the humorifier to raise our hospital level. It's the only reason we're doing it, is just raise the hospital level. 40,000, sure. How much are you? 40,000, sure. Our money's getting a bit low. It's because I just invested in real estate, man. I bought land. It's good. Ask the hospital board. Which I guess is also me. Hey, we got Patient's Choice this time around instead of most prestigious, so it's swapped out. I'll take it. We stayed the same. Acceptable.
Cardiology.
There we go. Ward management level 2 is complete. General practice level 1. Oh, not on these guys. That's not what we wanted. Let's do treatment level 2 then on our treatment doctor. Oh wait, no, we can't do that because the pandemic patients are here. Pan-headed fools. Alright. I don't know how they get their heads caught in pots and pans, to be 100% honest. It's so strange. We'll do Amy Fingers instead. Amy Fingers needs to be given treatment level 1. Do that, then we give her treatment level 2 with the other one later because she's a treatment nurse. So since she's got pharmacy, the next way to boost her efficacy is with that. It's time for some Sonic trees. I wonder why the attractiveness went down so quickly, huh? It's a real mystery. At least we have loads of money. We're burning a lot of it, but hey. Break some eggs. Omelet. ... There we go. Alrighty. So that is actually where we're going to end up wrapping for today. We're coming up on closeout time. So if y'all like what you saw, right down below is that like and that subscribe button. We're a smaller channel, so it tells YouTube that we're up to good stuff down here, and it costs you nothing. It's like tipping the bellhop, so if you could, I'd appreciate it. We'll be back again next Sunday with another stream based on what you folks vote for. If you really, really want me to play this again, I normally don't do repeats, but I might throw it up on the vote. And I will be back tomorrow with a new video and Friday with a new video, so stay tuned for those as well. I hope you all have a great week and be kind to one another. Later.